This is Minecraft's newest tornado mod, featuring many different types of tornadoes, features, blocks, radars, and way more. And in this video, I'm going to be showing what this mod is all about and trying to survive some of these tornadoes. And if you want to play the mod, the link will be in the description, of course, and it just came out very recently, and it's looking extremely promising from what I've seen the developers working on it, and it is just insane. You'll just have to find out. There is so much into this. So of course, before the video begins, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and also, quick advertisement for my Minecraft Survival Multiplayer Weather server. I'm going to be adding this mod to my server, and there's a lot of cool people in cool cities and cool towns and stuff, so like if you want to join, that's cool. You can join the Discord that's linked below, so please join and then maybe subscribe. My Minecraft server is really cool, so you should join. Okay, yeah. Okay, so when you join the world and you play with this mod for the first time, it might be laggy for you, but don't worry, because there is a lot of configuration, and I mean a lot. So here we can see we've got client settings, we've got whatever this is. Oh, okay, what the yeah, I think I'm not gonna mess with that. Anyways, we got basic options, advanced options, some other stuff, and yeah, as you can probably see, it's very in-depth and very detailed. I'm not gonna go over all of it because it's not a tutorial video, and I'm gonna basically just explain the basics. If you want a tutorial video, I can make one in the future, but yeah, but I'm gonna quickly explain how the graphics works, because I think that's the main thing that most people are probably going to care about. So we've got two different cloud rendering types. We've got billboard and ray marched, and as you see with my okay, well, we can actually see our first tornado over here. I didn't expect that, but yeah, as you can see, the tornadoes in this mod look insane. I'm honestly surprised that there's another mod that's able to do this with so much in-depth config and a lot of interesting mechanics and blocks, but there's a lot of things in this mod that I want to dive into. But first, so if we go to the ray marching settings, we can change a few things. We can change the cloud quality. We can change the weather frame budget, so I think if we crank that up, it's gonna look better. Yeah, so let me put this all the way to the max. Anyways, as we can see, we have a tornado over here, and it is looking really nice. And something that I actually thought was really funny, but also really cool, is that when you are actually sucked up into the tornado, and not just yourself, but other mobs as well, this will happen. But yeah, I'm spinning in the tornado right now. You can also see other animals get affected by that as well, which are kind of spinning around, which is just so ridiculous, but it's pretty cool. I'm not sure what this tornado is, and actually this is a good time to showcase the probes. So there's actually probes in this. So if I get in front of this tornado and I place down a probe, what I'll be able to do is connect the probe tablet to it. You can check what it says, but if I get out of the way over here, wow, that looks insane. It should be going over very soon. It also shows you the peak, but yep, it should be going over it just now. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay, it's not that strong. 122. It also debarks the logs as well, if you can notice. It does some ground scouring as well, which is really cool. There are also lots of different things in this. Like there is blizzards. You can see the fog looks really nice with it. In the snow biomes especially, it just makes the tornadoes look that much better. And there's also a few other things. You got a handheld anemometer, so you can see it at the bottom of your screen. It also works in your offhand. So if I go right into this tornado, then we can see that. Yeah, we also have radars, so you can swap between them. You can see the reflectivity, we can see the velocity, we can see the wind speed, which is really nice. We can zoom in and out, see quite far away. The cloud coverage, which is actually quite a surprising feature. I've never seen that before. So yeah, obviously this is like insane. You can see a lot of things with this. Oh yeah, this is the tornado tablet, and you can spawn tornadoes with it, which is really, really cool. And it turns for the way that you're facing, so obviously the tornado's right here. So if I turn that way, it's going to be behind me. It seems to be that it only works in the chunks that you have loaded, so it works on your render distance. The tornadoes also have a lot of different shapes. So we've got ropes, cones, elephant trunks, wedges, stovepipes, and that's pretty much it, but I'm going to be showcasing those. You can set a fixed size and shape so that for the entire lifetime of the spawned tornado via the tornado tablet, it will maintain the same width and shape, which is pretty cool. So I actually want to see what an elephant trunk would look like, so I'm gonna set the width to about 30. Let's make it, yeah, 213. We'll start to see the new tornado soon. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's pretty much what I was expecting, to be honest. Now let's see what this looks like in Billboard. Okay, you know, it looks kinda bad, but this is designed for people with all computers, so if you don't have the best specs, you will be able to run this even on like a lower end device, which is really cool. So the developer is currently working on it, so it's like it's expected to look a lot better than it does right now with Billboard, and it also seems a lot wider. But yeah, this is just like insane. I don't even know what to say. We've also got obstruction lights in this, so you can see these lights especially well. I just need to get like let me get like a redstone block, for example. They look very similar, so that's kind of strange to look at, but as you can see, they do glow, and it's a really cool thing. I think this could work well with a lot of builds, and overall it is just a really cool feature that I've not seen in anything else, so that's really cool. Of course, we also have reinforcements, so certain blocks are able to be reinforced. Dirt seems to be able to, but you basically right click it and it works by if you have iron bars. Since I'm in creative, it doesn't have that requirement, but if I drop these iron bars and try to do this, need iron bars. But yeah, basically it just reinforces them. It doesn't look any different. You can see which ones are reinforced when you pull out the wrench, which is pretty cool. Back into creative now, we've got a radar block, so it's essentially just what the radar display was. If you shift click it, you can zoom out, change the mode. Bigger version, so you can do that as well. Got tornado siren, which when there's a tornado nearby will sound. An EAS radio, which is essentially just the same thing, but it's it has a voice text to speech that will talk about stuff. I'm not too sure what it talks about, to be honest, because I haven't heard it yet. But so we can see which direction the wind is blowing as well with the weather vane, and with the anemometer we can also see the wind speed. There's also a wind sensor and a rain sensor, which is very interesting because they have different redstone outputs depending on the severity of whatever it is that it's sensing. So if there's a lot of wind, it'll have a stronger output, and if it has weaker wind, it'll have a weaker output. And same with the rain. So if it's heavily raining, you can sort of create a redstone system. As you can see, this is the rain's sort of started to pick up, and the wind as well, so they're both actually firing. What does the anemometer say? 65. Huh, interesting. With the probe tablet, you can connect to 3 different probes at the same time. If you click it again, then it unlinks them. So here we go, I got them all linked, I can see them, I can see how far they are away. If you want to place them around a tornado and try to get, you know, the best readout, you can do that as well. Honestly, my favorite feature also just kind of has to be the tornado tablet. I mean, just being able to, like, for me especially with content, just being able to spawn a tornado anywhere, you know, having the shape, the lifetime, you can change the lifetime, you can choose if it has a supercell or not, the width, like, it is insane. On with the commands, there's also a lot of commands. So you can clear, which clears everything. You can change the weather, so if you don't want there to be much weather, you can do that as well. Tick speed up so you can see that. But of course, when there's less clouds in the sky, not that much going on, you can imagine that obviously there's going to be a much less risk of getting tornadoes and such. Yeah, we can see cloud coverage, all that. There could be something over in this direction. You can spawn a supercell, which is pretty cool. Oh, and there's already a tornado. Okay. That touched down pretty fast. Let's see if I can hear the EAS. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it is starting to pull me in a little bit. Okay. Okay, we can see it's kind of heading away from my direction. But yeah, that is insane. There's also squalls in this, which is pretty cool. Actually, I'm gonna clear everything and spawn a squall. Where that's gonna come from, I suppose we'll see in a second. I think you can actually change how fast it updates, although I'm not too sure. You can hide to the vanilla clouds. It's built into the mod. The beacon lights also shine in the clouds, and you can change a lot of stuff with that if you want it to look any different. The end also has some sort of shaders with it, so the end actually looks different with this as well, which is pretty cool. If you wanted to, you could even turn off the rendering, so I guess you could get surprise invisible tornadoes, which is kind of cool. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but maybe if you're like me and you're making a video, that'd be pretty cool to do. Different wind speed units, all that kind of stuff. Server settings, which is not really server configuration, which most people aren't going to care about. Obviously, this is where you can change how tornadoes and storms function if you want them to be stronger by default, weaker by default, more common, etc, etc. But chances are you're probably not going to care too much. Yeah, here it is. So if I put this to 0.5, the radar updates like basically in real time, which is really cool. And obviously the performance is actually pretty good as well. I mean, I'm running this pretty well, and it is really cool. Like this mod, I'm looking forward to see what comes up in this mod, and honestly it is very impressive. I'm not even sure how this is done. If you want to download the mod, obviously it's in the description, but now it's time to see if I can survive a tornado, like always, like I always do, because like I'm the person that does that or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try and survive, I guess. I'm not even gonna bother going into like survival, trying to like gather materials and stuff. I'm just gonna build like a pretty basic house just for the sake of the video, and see how hard it is to actually survive these tornadoes and see if it's possible. Now I know a lot of people try to make fun of my building skills, but I'll actually have you know that I'm actually very good at building, and I'm going to prove that with this design, which is going to be really nice looking and not like all the other houses I build. I would showcase more about the configuration and the settings and stuff, but I actually don't really know how it works perfectly. And I don't want to get anything wrong, so I'm probably going to speak to the developer and try to understand that a bit more, or just figure it out by myself and possibly make a tutorial video, because I know a lot of people are probably going to want that, an in-depth tutorial video, because there is a lot of configuration. Oh yeah, something I also noticed, which you might also notice as well, there are different layers to how the clouds look. So if I teleport 1,000 blocks in the air, you can sort of see that there's different layers of clouds, which is really cool. Okay, so I've built a pretty basic and nice, interesting house, which I would say looks very nice. You don't have to say it in the comments. I know. Oh, shh. You know, I actually forgot that I may or may not have spawned a squall, so I guess that's what squalls look like. Maybe it'll look better when it gets closer, but it's kind of a little underwhelming. Okay, I'm going to reinforce this house now. You cannot reinforce doors, which is actually kind of sad. I wish you could actually do that. Oh, yep. Okay, this squall is definitely picking up. I need to pick up my pace with this. All right, so I've completely reinforced the house. As you can see, there are no blind spots. The house is completely reinforced, and on the inside as well. So we should be pretty safe. Let's see. It is resistant. It is resistant up to. Oh, I forgot I double layered the roof. So in theory, it should be resistant to, you know, stronger than average tornado, so we should be doing very well. You can also aim the storms to players, so if you want to aim all the tornadoes, all the storms, you can do that using this button, but you can also enable it so it does that automatically by default, which is a really cool feature, so it keeps doing that. All right, I'm gonna spawn a tornado right over here, and I'm gonna make it a wedge. Let's just keep the default settings. I'm gonna disable fixed size and shape, and I'm gonna make the lifetime 200 seconds. Now that should have been spawned, and okay, I think it worked. Oh yeah, the wind's picking up. I think there's a blizzard, I'm not too sure. Okay, well, I'll be fine because I'm always fine, and I always survive these sort of things. I don't see the tornado yet, which is kind of concerning. Do we see this on the radar? Not yet. Try to zoom out. I'm not seeing anything, but it is not looking good. It is not looking good. Okay. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking about putting the anemometer there. Of course, it's not going to get any wind. Yep, that definitely works. Okay, I can definitely see that also as well. Okay, let's zoom in on this. Can we see? Oh. Oh. Okay, so the house in theory should be able to withstand this, so we should be okay. We should be okay. If I get dragged in or pulled at all, I'm going to close the door. Is it like shy or something? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, no, I think it was just far away. Okay, yeah, it's definitely making its way over here. Oh. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Oh, look at the... Oh my god! What the f... Okay, so we survived against that, I suppose. Wasn't that bad, but this time obviously I have to spawn a much stronger one. But we can see, it looks like it peaked out over here, but then it just kind of like died down and just kind of died right as it hit here. So I'm gonna spawn it right here this time. So in theory, this should actually be a lot stronger. And I'm actually gonna crank this up to 180. All right, let's see if we can survive this. Oh. Oh, I do not feel safe. Oh, that is terrifying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, yep. Okay. Okay, we're about to enter the tornado. Okay, we are entering the tornado. Oh my... I can hear the box breaking. No! Oh my god. What the hell is happening right now? What the oh my gosh. Dude, I'm getting shot at. Oh my... Okay. Stop shooting at me, please. Yep. Nope. Oh, spider, get away from me. Bro, I can't do anything. I'm getting attacked. Get out. Get away from me. Stop shooting at me. We've got bigger fish to fry. I don't know what's going on right now. I think I'm in a tornado. I don't know what's telling me, but I think I'm in a tornado. Let's see what it looks like at daytime. Okay. At least I got iron bars back. Yep, just keep spinning me. What the hell? Oh, whoa. Whoa, get away from me. Okay, so I think I actually survived that, which is kind of, well, that was something, huh? Of course, it wouldn't be much of a display if I didn't crank the settings all the way up on this, so you already know what I've got to do. Here it comes. Oh. Yep, that is a big tornado. Okay. Wow. What the hell? Let's try to see this a bit more further away. Wow. Whoa! That is terrifying, though. I don't even know what to say. You could just see the pigs just getting put in really fast. Okay, let's see what it looks like on the radar. If I zoom in. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Well, that's it for this mod. This is what the f— okay, yeah, I don't think the billboard mode— oh, whatever, anyways. Thanks for watching the video, and of course, check out the mod. The download's in the description. There's so much you can do. There's so many configs. Try it out for yourself. Thanks for watching. Make sure you join my Minecraft server, because I'm gonna be adding this mod, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, see you guys.